Good evening. My name is Heather Hickok Mahan. Tonight I'm going to share with you a technique called Nadi. If I told you there was a tool that could help reduce stress in a moment's notice and was always in the palm of your hand, would you want to know more about it? Absolutely. Well, that's exactly what Nadi can do. It's also known as alternate nostril breathing, and it's a technique really simple to do. What it does is it actually calms the nervous system. I use this a lot in my yoga practice. In addition to being a student, I also teach yoga a couple of nights a week. And most of the time, the classes that I hold are right after work on a weeknight. So people usually come to the class and they're still kind of anxious and stressed from the day. So we will sit down, find a comfortable seat, and we'll begin the practice with Nadi Shodhana often. And within a moment's time, you can feel the stress and the tension just lift from the room, and then everybody's able to get into a nice quiet space so we can focus on the practice. We do a yin yoga, which is a meditative practice, so you've really got to be in a calm state of mind to get the most out of that time. So it's very, very beneficial. Before we get started on the technique, though, I want to give you a little bit of history about the breathing work and where it comes from. The Sanskrit meaning for Nadi Shodhana is channel clearing or channel purification. And what that means in Western terms is that the body is in balance. We're clearing the flow of energy throughout the body, and we do that by alternating our breath in and out of one nostril or the other. And by doing that, we are balancing the left and right hemispheres of the brain, which help us react to stress both logically and emotionally, and it gives it a little bit more balance. So it kind of lets the mind be in a harmonious state. In addition to that, it activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which is the brake system for our body's response to stress. So it's the thing that kind of tells us we can calm down. There's no need to be so anxious. And it lowers our heart rate and our blood pressure. So it's really powerful, really, really easy to do, and it's always readily available. I think we'll go ahead and get started if you all are ready. Before we start any kind of practice, we always have to gather our tools. And luckily, we usually have everything we need for Nadi Shodhana right in the palm of our hands, literally. We just need our dominant hand, a nice comfortable place to sit, and the air that we breathe, and then we're ready to go. I'm going to use my right hand because I'm right-handed, but if you're left-handed, you'll usually want to use your left hand. And you're going to start with two different options. Your hand positioning can be peace sign with your two fingers up, or hang 10, where you're kind of using your pinky and your thumb. So give you just a moment to kind of figure out which one feels more comfortable to you. And then in the meantime, we're going to find ourselves a nice comfortable seat. We want to sit up nice and tall. You want to make sure your spine is erect. So if you want to sit on a cushion or the floor, cross-legged on the floor, if you're sitting at your desk or if you're behind the wheel in the car, you just want to make sure you give yourself a good, nice, tall opportunity to relax through the hips, the shoulders, and the jaw. And you can close your eyes if you need to and just kind of come into your breath. Feel where that breath is as it sits in the body. And then you'll find your hand position. You take your left hand and place it in your lap or on your knee, whatever feels right. And you're going to raise your right hand and pick whether you want to do peace sign or you want to do the hang 10 signal. If you're using your peace fingers, you're going to take the first two fingers and place them right between your brows or right on your forehead. And it's real light pressure. It's just a little place for the hand to rest in case you want to utilize this. If this is too much, sometimes this feels like it's hard to breathe. If you've got the hand in front of your face, you'll choose the hang 10, and then you're going to fold those three fingers into the palm of your hand, and you're going to use your thumb for your right nostril, your pinky finger for your left nostril. So as we get settled in, we'll go ahead and do that. I'm going to take a nice big deep inhale in, fill all the way up through the lungs. So as you inhale, you're going to place the two fingers onto the brow, and we're going to close off that right nostril. The first breath is going to be an exhale on the left side, so you'll exhale through your left nostril. Pause at the end, inhale through the left nostril as you close off that right. You're going to fill all the way up, hold full, take a slight little pause, and then you'll close off that left nostril. And when you do the little pressure's really light. You're not really closing it off it really tightly. You're just blocking the airflow from that side. And then you'll exhale through the right nostril. Pause, and then inhale through the right nostril. Pause at the top. Release the left nostril and close off the right. Pause at the bottom. Inhale through the left. Pause at the top. Switch nostrils again. It's as simple as that. You can do this for about 3 to 5 minutes, alternating your breath. And as you start to elongate the practice, you can even out your inhales, your pauses, and your exhales. You can use like a count of 4. Usually works really, really nicely. And you can just find your rhythm, find your breath with it. And we can recap and go through it all again if you guys are comfortable. You want to give it a try? Okay. All right. Well, let's go through the steps again before we start. Okay. So to begin with, you're going to sit up nice and tall. Find a good, comfortable seat. Again, gathering your tools, your hands, your comfortable place to sit. Relax through the shoulders. Relax through the hips. Let the jaw relax and close through the eyes. You're going to place your left hand into your lap, and then pick your hand posture, whether you want to do peace sign or the hang ten figure, whichever feels better to you. All right. Then you're going to close your eyes. You're going to place the hand up towards the face, and then you'll inhale to a count of 4. You're going to close that right nostril off with your thumb. Exhale through the left nostril to a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in through the left. 2, 3, 4. Switch. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Pause. 2, 3, 4. In 2018, after the presidential election, Hillary Clinton actually referred to using the alternate nostril breathing technique as a coping mechanism for the level of stress that she dealt with post-election and after coming off that campaign trail. And I thought if you could use it, if it works for something that stressful, it's definitely a good tool for us to have as students, parents, and anybody else that may have a level of stress that needs to be calmed. So I thank you for your time. I hope that next time you're feeling a little pre-test jitters or you're just overwhelmed with your daily life and you need something to have really available to you and you need to calm yourself down, I hope you give Nadi Shodhana a try. Thank you so much.